What's up, y'all? I hope y'all having a blessed week. My week's been total piece of shit. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I lost my dog.
Come on, get your ass inside. I'm not chasing you. Come on, get inside.
Get through it.
You're not listening.
Anyways, man, in 2 days it's gonna be me and Marissa's anniversary. So y'all know I told y'all I was gonna make a video no matter, you know, what came in the way and stuff. So how me and Marissa met, before I went to Brandon House, that's the last group home I was in. I was in a mental hospital in Lafayette, Louisiana. And I was just leaving Methodist Children's Home. And when I left Methodist Children's Home, that's when I went to Lafayette Mental Hospital. So I went from that mental hospital to Brandon House, and I got back on social media. I got in my Instagram and stuff, and I had a message from my ex-best friend, be exact. She was my ex at the time. So I started talking to her and shit. We got together, and next thing you know, she sent me a picture of Marissa. So I was like, you know, hey, who's that and stuff. And she didn't even want to tell me who she was. So I went on Ariana, that's my ex's name. I went on Ariana's Instagram account, and boom, Marissa's Instagram account was underneath the comments and stuff. So I clicked on Marissa's account and stuff. You know, I told Marissa, I DM'd her, and I said, you know, hey, I'm Ariana's boyfriend and stuff. Marissa sent a text back a couple hours later. She said, which one? I'm like, huh? What you mean, which one? She's like, you know, she's dating 2 of my cousins, right? God rest Michael. So Michael's passed away. He got hit by a car. And what is it, Lockport? He got hit by a car, man.
No, racing.
From a football game. Yeah, he was coming back from a football game, and he jumped in front of a car to save his brother's life. Matter of fact, the dude that hit Michael, I was in jail with the dude, Ivan Galliano. You know that? I was in jail with him. The dude, it sounded like the dude had remorse. I mean, in my heart, I believe the dude had remorse, but the dude killed him on purpose.
No, it was dark.
It was dark? Okay, well, my mistake.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident, but I mean,
so yeah, it was an accident. It's still a fucked up situation, like I said, but God rest Michael's soul. But anyways, Ariana was dating Michael, and not only she was dating Michael, she was dating another one of their cousins that, I don't know who it was, I don't remember. So I started talking to Michael, you know, I FaceTime Michael and stuff to see if it was true, and Michael said, yeah, she's a, I don't want to say it, but we all know. I don't want to say it, but yeah. So, yeah, I know what you mean. Michael was cool, bro. God rest Michael's soul, man. That dude was funny.
I didn't claim him as my cousin.
He was funny, bro. Dude was goofy as hell. I guarantee if Michael was still here, bro, I would definitely do some YouTube videos with Michael. Hell yeah, I would.
That was always his dream to be famous.
That's always been my dream to be famous.
He always wanted to be a lawyer.
A lawyer? That's a good dream, bro. Be a lawyer or be a judge.
Bring it back inside.
I would love to be a judge.
Come on, bring that right back inside.
Sadly, I made mistakes. So. There's a lot of judges and lawyers though down here in Lafourche. Matter of fact, my public defender admitted to me that he was a recovering addict. He was an alcoholic. A public defender was a recovering addict. He was an alcoholic, and that man got me out of a lot of things, man. I really thank that man for that. But anyway, so I started talking to Marissa more, and one night, bro, I stayed up for like 3 days straight. And Marissa and Ariana were arguing on FaceTime and stuff. And before I fell asleep on the couch, and Coach Hughes, that I still talk to from the group home, had to carry me back to the room. He carried me back to the room. I didn't even know how I got in the room, y'all. I woke up, I'm like, how the hell I got in the room? Next thing you know, Coach Hughes came for the night shift, and he told me, I had to carry you in your room last night. And he said, congratulations on your girlfriend. I'm like, whoa. Like, man, I kind of forgot about that for a minute, but I remember. Anyways, I picked Marissa over Ariana because there's trust issues, y'all. I can't trust her. And Marissa, shit, best decision I ever fucking made, bro. 5 months later, I see Marissa for the first time. and I proposed to her that day. But we talked, you know, we've been talking that whole 5 months, and I felt like that was a good decision to make. And like I said, bro, that was the best fucking decision I ever made in my life. When I turned 17, I didn't age out completely, but I had like a month left till I actually aged out of foster care. So I moved with my grandma, my biological grandma. That's my mama's mama. And I lived with my mama's mama, my grandma, in Eunice, Louisiana. No, Port Barry at the time was Port Barry, but it was close to Eunice, my hometown. And when I turned 18, my 18th birthday, I moved down here with Marissa. And it went from there.
Is it your worst mistake?
I mean, in a way, yeah, the decisions I made, you know, I've been in jail and stuff. Yeah, I had a couple downfalls and stuff, but no, it was actually a good decision. Best decision I ever made was moving down here. Get away from all that negativity in that family, you know, all the drugs and stuff. People just, I don't know, they messy in that family. They snobby, they messy, but I still love them, and they still are my family. But yeah, that's the best decision I ever made was move down here.
Why you always do that shit? You stick your fucking tongue out when you in hell. Why you do that?
I don't know. I always do that.
This shit don't look right, bro. It don't. You always do that bullshit.
I don't know. But yeah, man, I've been getting through it, y'all. Like I said, it's been one. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
But look.
Not a blow through my nose, though, but
Look.
yeah. I don't know how to do that. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm getting through this week, bro. It's hard. It's gonna be hard on me, bro. I ain't got my Sophia anymore. So. But yeah, man, I hope y'all really enjoy y'all week, bro. May God be with y'all all. Y'all cherish every moment y'all got with y'all family and y'all dogs, bro. Cause tomorrow ain't promised.
Oh, just to say,
y'all enjoy the pictures, bro.
Hey.
And that's the story how we met.
Hey.
I love y'all, man. YG10 family. What?
You know, on Twitch, you stream for 8 hours straight, you get $200.
You streaming on no Twitch for 2 hours straight?
8.
8 hours? Boy, you crazy.
Man, for $200,
Boy, you crazy. $200. I
Hey.
can't lie, that's some good money. Some good money.
For 8 hours.
But I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Fuck all that.
I might do it later.
But I love y'all, man. May God be with y'all all. Y'all have a blessed
I'll
week.
do it a day.